Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Nikhilesh Sathyavarapu. We are here for Voices with Nikhilesh, and today we have one of the important and my favorite guest, Palaniyappan from Chennai. So let me welcome you. Hi Palani.
Hello, Nikhilesh, everyone.
So thank you so much for joining Palani. So before I ask to introduce himself, I just want to give a very short intro about Palani. So Palani is from Chennai. Basically, he's a senior solution architect working in some of the MNC company, and he's been MVP for 3 times. And most of you know he's very famous and personality in the UiPath community and UiPath forum, especially, and from the speaker in technical sessions and all, you all know. So let us deep dive how Palani became like this and what is his motivations and what he do generally. We will ask him. Yeah, okay, we'll start. Hi Palani again. Yeah, here we
Okay.
go. So hi Palani, how are you?
Hi, Nikhilesh. Hi, everyone. Thanks for doing this. We're going to discuss so many stuff. So that's it.
Yes, so first of all, I would like to congratulate you and the Chennai team for the successful completion of UiPath Community Day Chennai. I heard a lot of feedbacks and inputs from the attendees. It went really well. So kudos to everybody and your team. So
Yeah, thank you so much. Of course, you were all missed, but we were able to manage almost like 200 plus people there. It really went well. So interactive, and then the passion towards technology was really commendable because it was a 3 day vacation, but still people were able to turn out and then they joined the session. That's something we felt very happy. And I hope, and of course, like the sessions taken by UiPath team and some of the MVPs were really nice. I think it really reached them, and we hope for so many sessions in futures. That's it. We have
what
lined up.
what difference you have seen, Palani? Generally, you do conduct meetups also, offline meetups, but this is something special this year. We did community day, and what did you observe, or how did you see it difference?
Yeah. So when we started the session, we started with a question like, how many of them are attending this sort of an event for the first time? And most of them were new people. And that really helped us to reach them through this program because we not only constrained ourselves to have only a specific product, but we thought of bringing up multiple products. And then along with that, we also thought of recognizing few of the community champions in and around China. And I think that's what made people to enroll themselves, being a half a day session. So that's a great opportunity to interact with multiple people from different companies with different technical backgrounds, and so they get a good network activity and also about know about the technologies. So I think that's the main reason I see, not just in Pune, even in not just in Chennai, even in Pune or even Singapore, we had a very good count. So
Yes.
I think that's the main reason what I see. So I hope
Yeah. So
whichever community day which are still yet to come will also turn. I wish for the same.
yeah, thanks for that. But yes, really, even I observed a lot of difference from meetup and a community day. If you see in Singapore also, it's a new platform for Singapore, but it turned very well. And Pune, surprisingly, very big number. Again, Chennai, yes, they turned very big number. 200 people means it's not a joke for in a weekend, and especially you have elections and all at that time. Seriously really commendable from the community side and from the organizers, and you did a lot of permutations and combinations from last 2 3 months. You people are working, yes. And even we are waiting for the next Hyderabad meetup. So, so details will be revealed very
You'll
soon.
rock, definitely you'll rock.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. We all need to work on. So we are still working in progress. We'll share the details with the community soon. So back to you again. So Palani, I know you, but can you tell me about Palani, which we don't know, especially which we don't know, either maybe technically or professionally or personally. Who is Palani? What do you say?
Okay, who is Palani? That's a different question. I have never faced it before, but still, I'll try to answer to next step.
Yeah.
So I'm basically a person from Tamil Nadu, born and brought up in Trichy. I am I came up with a mechanical engineer background. With, then I joined TCS uh, sometimes around 2016, and then I was working there as an Oracle function consultant for a few months, let's say maybe 6 to 7 months. Then I didn't find it that much interesting. I thought maybe we'll try some other technology. And then I tried multiple technologies like Salesforce, ServiceNow, Jira, multiple. And then by the time one of our team were migrating from another automation tool to UiPath. So I found that the name RPA, that is Robotic Process Automation, was a little fancy. And I said, okay, it's something very interesting. We'll try to see whether it will click for us or not. And that's how I jumped in as a person, as a beginner. I joined the team, then I started learning stuff there. And during the initial stage, I had so many doubts how I'm going to survive in this IT industry being mechanical. So then I slowly started learning some of the coding languages like C Sharp, VB.NET, with the help of me. And even though I learned those coding languages, it didn't really help me completely with my RPA job. So because the tool was new for me and the technology was growing by that time. So I was relying on some of my seniors to get things clarified. And even when they are not aware of few of the stuff, then I have to look for some online resources like Stack Overflow, and that came UiPath Forum. So I started looking for some of the solutions whenever I have a doubt. I just raised questions there. And then I got it answered from few of the experts around the world. And it happened for next 2 3 months. And then down the line, I started seeing some of the questions which I raised it earlier. So I thought, okay, let me share what I know, what I have seen earlier. And that's when I started contributing from my side to the forum on a very small scale, like let's say one solution a day, two solutions. I wasn't aware about that solutions really create an impact to the person who's raising the question. I thought, okay, I'm just sharing what I know, but I didn't really think about what is going to come back. And so after a few months, like 5 6 months, when once my teammates were facing some issue, I told them, okay, go, you can refer forum. You'll get some answers if you have any doubts. And then by the time they reached forum and they got to see my answers, and they told, okay, you're answering forum also. And the answers which I gave were really helpful for them. So they thought, okay, this guy is somewhere enough to do the development from maintenance to development. That's where I turned as an RPA developer. So I started building boards, and then I slowly got to see so many scenarios. And whenever I get to forum, whenever I get a chance, I use my mobile, then I try to answer them. That's what people ask me, how you're managing both your work and forum. When the bot is, let's say, like you being a developer, you want whoever watches this. Like whenever we build a bot, we debug something, we run the bot and sit for some time, right? I just take my mobile and do the forum. That's how I did my initial. And slowly, two solutions got increased to 10, 15, and 20. And then I really liked it. It gave some sort of an adrenal rush. So I thought, okay, every day when I open the mobile and open the browser, I see, okay, 10 solutions now. And that really pushed me to do it. And then I continued for another year. And in a year, I almost cleared about 1,200 solutions.
Yeah,
Then,
it's
and then I
commendable.
got to know, and I got to know about this MVP program. I applied for it. but unfortunately, it didn't click by that time. I thought, okay, I need to improve a little bit. Maybe then I connected with the community team. They suggested that it's not just forum. We need to focus on many platforms because UiPath started with forum, but now it is open with many platforms. So then I look for multiple platforms wherever I can start stuff. So I look for it, and then I stopped getting to forum for some time. I'm trying to say this, but I'll tell you why I do. So, and then once after getting to different platforms and going as a speaker or even joining in virtual sessions, by the time I got so many emails and messages in LinkedIn, even forum, saying that finally I have this now. Can you clarify this? So then I understood the importance of me being there and for because people still look for some solutions for myself. And then I thought, okay, no matter what, whether I'm getting, and if you are getting anything out of it, I'm going to continue this. Then I continued it, then went for 2 years, 3 years, I'm doing that because I like doing that. So that's what I recommend to anyone who wants to contribute. It's fine. It's fine that you're not getting anything or getting anything, but try to continue doing what you are loving because it will really help you to learn a lot, grow yourself, and also help others too. And that's what I strongly believe. And I continue doing that and really helped me in my career. I'm happy that it really helped many of them forward. So once after doing that, I applied again after 3 years. I applied for MVP, and I got a few good suggestions from the board and other persons from the community that I need to do some sort of a contribution, not just for forum, because there are so many other platforms. And they were also very open in a way that it's not that I have to do only this. Whichever is really good for me, or whichever I'm really good at doing, let's say I'm good at doing videos, good at writing blogs, they were really encouraging, supportive to continue on that. And that's where I started to be a technical session speaker. Because I felt I'm not a good speaker, but once I got a feedback and once I started trying to do it, I understood the potential I have because that's really helped me to break that barrier and then come out of it and speak up. Because I'm not a person who speaks a lot.
Yes.
So, but once I started doing that, I felt like, okay, I can go and talk to any people, any count of people sitting in front of me. And I can deliver any kind of a session and then I can answer them. I can not just in terms of forum, but also in any public forum or session. So I continued doing that along with forum, and I'm really happy that this community has made me realize that what I can do and what I'm capable of, and I'm always grateful. So, and I will, no matter what, wherever I go, to whichever place I go, I'll still continue doing this, and because I like doing it. I do encourage people who wants to join this community. It's a big community, and people are very helpful and supportive. They don't worry about what they get and what they have to do, what effort it takes. But if they feel if they can do it, they'll definitely do it. So even if it's late night or in a hurry or a tough situation, they'll definitely do it. I have seen people, and that's what has really inspired us. So that's my journey with community apart from my personal work, I mean the professional work. So then I moved from TCS to Novo Nordisk, which is in Bangalore now. So now I'm working here as an automation architect. I take care of all sort of automation that happens in and around that. So that's my journey.
Yeah, it's really appreciable. So when you said from a mechanical engineer to become an IT first and again an RPA developer, so it's two different, at least not two, three different platforms or three different stages. So how did you encounter it? And once you are here, that's fine. But how did you chase it, and what is your feeling once you are a developer and you don't know, you, as you said, you don't know that you can do this earlier stages,
Yeah,
right? So
yes,
how
yes.
you achieved and what you did?
To be honest, I was really worried whether I can survive in this field. Because in mechanical engineer, we don't have any sort of a coding. And even before that, I'm not that good at coding by that time. But then once I decided, okay, this is our field, we have to survive. So then I started learning coding. Then I tried to apply that only because of a lot of practice. So whichever field you are at, like let's say you are a non-technical person or a technical person, try to practice a lot because that's what I did. Even if it is a simple scenario, don't hesitate to solve it. Like you can reach the forum or you can reach out to any technical forum or anyone. If anyone asks you any doubt, never hesitate. Like at least give a try. You know the answer, you don't know the answer, that's fine. Give a try so that you get sort of a practice there. Then you get into that scenario, you try to solve it, and that will help you to build your problem solving skill. So I was able to survive only with these two aspects. One is practice and one is problem solving. So if you are really good at it, and if you are someone with non-coding background, you can definitely get into it and then do any stuff. But the best part now is people who are getting into this career part is that they don't need to know any coding anymore. Because now we are in an era where it's a no code, low code, right? It's about how we use that code. It's not about how to code. It's all
Yeah,
about how to use that code is what we need to know. So if you just open ChatGPT, you write your question, it gives you the code. But the thing is, you need to know how to use it, how to
how to
implement
use.
it. If you are really good at it, you can do wonders. So if you ask me, as I told you, I practice a lot, and then I build that problem solving skills. It's really helped me to build and also support others who are facing challenges.
Yeah, that's really appreciable, Palani, again. And see, I see many of might know, but can you tell me your statistics in UiPath Forum? When did you start? And what is your stage now in UiPath Forum? Or how many awards or rewards you received? Did you have any stats in your mind?
Try to recollect. I started by 2018, and
Mm-hmm.
now if you see in the all-time user, there is one tab called Users tab.
Mm-hmm.
If you get there and you select the drop down as all-time user, you can see me as the topmost contributor
Right.
for all time. But there are so many inspiring people like Anil Gurti, Yauchi from Japan,
Yeah.
Peter Press. They are like consistently doing it, and that's what really inspires me. And I heard very good feedback from many others that it really inspires them to get into forum. And and that's what really helps me also to, if I'm out at technical sessions, that really pulls me back. Okay, well, you have to get into forum. Come on, let's do something. And that really pushes me to do stuff there. And coming to the stats, even before this reward part stats were like 2 years back, I guess. Before that, they used to give for every once in 2 months, I believe, like around 2019. And I got almost 4 to 5 times by the time. And once after they started this program, like rewarding program, I got like I think 12 to 13 times. I'm not sure. That's what I got so far. Uh, but the thing is, whenever I get into forum, uh, I need to say this because it's not that easy to cut your, I would say cut. It's not easy to manage both your professional work and this additional contributions, right? You need to really have some sort of a supporting system. And that's what I had my family, my team, and my manager, or anyone, like even your path community team. So they are really very supportive. So let's say if I say family and managers, even if I try to contribute there, they understand, okay, it's doing something purposeful and useful. And they also knew that it really helps me to do faster things and it really amplifies my work style in my professional life. So they do understand and support that. When I say UiPath community, in a month I'm contributing forum. In the next month, if I'm going for other contribution, they are ready to. It's not that they don't compel that I have to be in forum for all the months. And they are supporting. Okay, if you're trying something new, go for it. They're ready to support. And that's really appreciable, and because it also helps us to explore our stuff and then try something new, right?
Yeah.
That's what really drives us.
And tell me, you do a lot of stuff. I do a lot of stuff. But personally, where did you get this kind of inspiration, motivation, and at least energy? Where Palani will get this much kind of energy to do and manage this much of work and platforms? How do you engage, or where did you get motivation?
Um, as I told you, it's all about being updated to the technology. That's very important. Because even a technical person, he or she has to be updated with the day-to-day trends in technology. Right? Me being a non-technical person, now I'm good at coding to a certain extent, but still, I just keep saying to myself that I need to be updated with the latest. And that is what really pushes me to do and then keep myself active in some or other ways, be it in technical sessions or be it in forum or and now I started writing blogs. So that's what really pushes me. And I do say the same for everyone who's working now or who's getting into this field. Keep yourself updated, and if you're really at it, it will really push you to be to do things and then keep yourself energized to stuff. So that's what I see. I don't see any separate,
Any
kind of other exercise.
energy drinkers, energy booster,
Yeah.
boost
So
pump.
it's a basic stuff. Like it's a basic stuff. Like so to be in this field and keep yourself updated, you have to do things. And for that, you have to keep yourself always active. So we are in that field, so we have to do that. So,
Yeah. And Palani, tell me, you are an MVP per 3 times. In your way, what is MVP?
yeah, it's a very good question. And I hope it will really help many who are aspiring to it. So MVP is not just badge for sure. It's all about responsibilities. So whatever you know, be it a small thing or in an advanced level, try to discuss with others, share with others, so that the person who is at the receiving end will also grow, and you also will grow in terms of the discussion that you want to have. Let's say if you are trying to share what you know, you'll ask some questions, and then if you know, you can answer. If you don't know, you'll look for some resource, right? That will help you to grow and grow the other person. It's a win-win situation. And once you start doing that, you'll try to connect with multiple people and explore multiple stuff, and then do a lot of collaborations. And that will help you to grow yourself and also the person, and you build connectivity. That's what I see as an MVP. It's more about the responsibility you hold. Like once you become an MVP, it's not that you do that for a badge. It's you are doing out of passion and the love towards technology and the community. So try to engage yourself. I mean, like if you want to become an MVP, don't target just for the badge. Try to engage yourself in some sort of a contribution. Like if
Consistency.
you're good at, yes, that's very important. If you're really good at it, try to do it consistently. If you're good at writing blogs, try to do it. So that now it may reach just 10 or 15 people, but later it will reach thousands of people when you are doing it consistently. And if you are doing in that way, obviously it becomes more visible in social media than the UiPath community team. And then you will definitely get recognition. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So the main mantra here is uh, uh, try to realize that responsibility and be consistent. Try to contribute in any way you are really good at. Don't try to push yourself where you don't really feel doing good at it. But if you're good at something, just start at it, step yourself there, and try to do it consistently. and you will definitely get recognition. And it's a big community, and then the club is also very nice. I mean, the MVP club. And there's so many other programs also. Like if you're a student, you can enroll yourself as a student developer champion. And if you're professional, you can enroll yourself in different ways. Like you can be a speaker, you can be a writer, YouTuber, or a forum person, any stuff. So that will really help you in your professional life also. And it also help you in terms of networking, so many other things. So many other good sides, but just don't think about the effort or the time you're going to spend. It's very minimal, but the outcome that is going to come is much, much bigger. And you will realize when you're doing it consistently. So that's what I see as an MVP, or I see that MVP as a responsibility.
Yeah, so by thing by Palani saying, so adding to that, or what he's saying is basically do whatever you wanted to do, whatever you are niche into. For example, for you see, you may not create YouTube videos, but you can write blogs, so which you are not visible, but you're technically speaking somewhere. So so you do that, and you update yourself, and you do the things whatever you want, and do the consistency, do it in consistency, so maintain it. So that's what Palani is also telling. So Palani, this year I also witnessed something bigger. For every MVP you got award from the product which you are working. CEO give you the award. What is the feeling when you received an award from him? Because we are working in the same product from last 5 to 6 years, but the recognition you all got from a CEO, how did it feel?
I still feel it's surreal, but yeah, that's a big moment because everyone who's working in this automation space or AI space uh, is waiting for a chance to get, but UiPath community team enabled that opportunity. So very glad and thankful for that. It's an honor to meet him. And getting an award from him is even more bigger, and then I feel even more responsible. So I try to be at it and then try to do my best in the coming years.
And one more thing this year happened to you. You've been a speaker in developer conference at the stage of 1,000 plus people. How did it feel again, Palani?
Again, that's a actually that was a very big opportunity. I should say that. Uh, uh, I'm still happy that they saw me as one of the person there in the panel. And even when I started the discussion, I told Purna that uh, thanks for that honor and because uh, it's a big opportunity, and I really wish that uh, many has many should get it, and then I'm pretty sure many will get in future. So yeah,
Yeah, it's really appreciable talking in front of big people, and really we need to thank to the UiPath community team for the opportunities they gave to all of us, definitely. And yes, Palani, you are technically good in some many other products. So I would like to touch base in short. Well, so how do you see test automation? So how do you see it?
yeah. So I started my journey as an RPA developer, and then I moved as a business analyst, advanced business analyst, and architect. But once I moved to architect, I do understand the place where the applications are getting evolved and the role the person was involved and the challenges for those persons involved after that application gets evolved or migrated. Right? So let's say if you are a business person or even if you are a developer, you build an application, you do some sort of a testing and go to production, then you do the RPA steps. Right? But even before RPA, we see some sort of a testing or even that testing can be done in an automated way. Like there are so many potentials there. Right? And I found that once I got into this role and then I understood, okay, we also need to see if there is anything that we can do this automation with this test, especially the testing phase, like be it UAT or functional or any kind of a testing. Then I started exploring test suite. Then is really nice. I'm telling you, like whoever wants to be a test automation engineer or who is continuing or pursuing as a test automation engineer, I do recommend to explore test suite because it has got a huge potential, so many good features that will blow your mind. And let's say SAP heat map or AI there or with autopilot, generating use cases, insights, and so many integrations available in just a matter of seconds with the help of desktop. Now this is called as test automation connectors. And then you can do any kind of testing there, be it application that is mobile or desktop or web or even mainframe or API, any kind of a testing can be done very easily. So if you are someone who wants to be a test automation engineer, it's very easy. You don't need to know any coding. You don't need to learn any coding languages. Just start exploring that in the UiPath Academy. It's readily available. But if you're someone who is working as an RPA developer, it's even more easier for you because you're going to do the same way like how you build a bot with this test suite, because that automation is something you do in the same way like how we build a bot. And uh, it's a big platform, but uh, I see so many companies are now getting into test suite. And I see it has a very good potential in the future. It's growing very fast. So if you're an RPA developer, I strongly recommend to be competent at this platform master because it will help you to, it will add as another competency in your resume, right? So you're not just an RPA developer, you're also a test automation. That will add value to you and also to your company. So
Yeah.
that's what I feel, and I am continuing doing that.
Yes, nice. And Palani, tell me what kind of suggestions you do give for freshers, seniors, and for the community members, and what kind of suggestions you wanted to or tips?
Okay. So whenever I meet, thanks for the question. Because whenever I meet someone, be it a professional or be it a fresher, they're asking how we can uh, groom ourselves as an automation developer or in an automation space. So first thing I recommend is that try to learn new technologies and let's say UiPath, Microsoft, any technologies, and try to see how you can integrate them. So don't constrain yourself to one specific technology because when you start doing that, you don't know how to integrate that or how to approach a business person when they come up with a scenario. Let's say business person comes to you and say a scenario, you must be in a position to say, you can bring up these technologies and come up with an optimal solution. For that, you need to be aware of multiple technologies. You don't need to use all together, but you must be aware of it and then you must know when to use and where to use it. Like I told you, we are in a phase where you don't need to know coding. You just need to know how to use and how to implement the code because it is readily available. That's the same way like how you need to look at technologies. Be aware of multiple technologies. Try to see how we can integrate that. Like if you are learning UiPath, try to see how SAP, how Google Cloud works, how AWS service works, how Azure service works, and try to see how we can integrate with UiPath. And that will really help you to solve bigger use cases, and whichever use case you're solving, you can easily scale it up. Because if you constrain to one specific technology, you may not end up in scaling that one. So that's what I suggest them. If you are a fresher or be it a professional who is working for years, try to learn multiple technologies and then integrate and learn how to integrate them. And more than that, we are now moving towards AI. Like already AI is there for years. Now it's like the right time to put yourself in that space and start learning that technology. So if you're an RP developer or a test automation engineer or you're a beginner, try to learn something on AI space also. It's not just Gen AI or LLM. Like try to see however you can utilize the technology in your day-to-day work because the future is all towards that. So that's very important. So that's what I would recommend for any fresher or data
Yeah.
professional.
Thank you. Thank you. I think I'm done with my all the things. So I would like to thank you for this your time on your busy schedule. Thank you so much for coming into my pod and making it happen. Thank you so much, Palani.
Thanks, Nikhilesh. Thanks for having me. It's a great opportunity. Yeah, so thanks for that. I mean, you are doing a great job, and people know who you are. I don't need to tell, but people who are watching this channel, I do recommend to subscribe this channel because there are so many stuff coming up for this year, and he has so many other previous videos that will be really helpful for you. So whenever we get a chance, we'll meet in person,
Yeah.
in Hyderabad or Chennai, or even in Bangalore, because now
Yes.
I'm in Bangalore. But whenever we connect a session in Chennai or Bangalore, I will definitely
Yes.
be there.
We are
Nikhilesh will be
meeting
there.
soon.
Always there. So we'll meet soon.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
best wishes to everyone. Thank you.
All the best to you also. Thank you so much. Thank you, Palani.